It's a pleasure to have you on this morning as we get ready for WrestleMania week, the official VIP Ric Flair Mania party with Ric Flair, Diamond Dallas Page, and Jake the Snake Roberts this Sunday from 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at Boiling Tales across from AT&T.
Don't leave out the infamous Chris Randolph, the owner of Boiling Tales.
Dude, that guy kills it over there. He does he used to do the Bill Bates tailgate party there as well. He's always killing it. That place is the spot.
He owns Dallas.
Yeah.
You can buy your tickets at VIPSportsGetaway.com.
He's going to build a hotel across the street from AT&T and all that property and call it the home of the Nature Boy.
Well, Rick, tell me, how excited are you for yet another WrestleMania week? And obviously with your daughter, Charlotte Flair, and a terrific match with Ronda Rousey. How excited are you for yet another WrestleMania week? And this time, of course, it's taking place at AT&T Stadium in Dallas.
Actually, probably the most excited ever because to see Ashley in her second main event status is it's unbelievable, guys. I mean, in all my career and everything I've ever accomplished, I was never the main event at WrestleMania. So to see her going into her second one on top of her game, best shape she's ever been in, I'm so excited. And so I'm excited for the whole WWE. It's a great opportunity. It's the best form of sports entertainment in the world. I won't budge on that.
When you look at this year's event,
and Chris's pre-party is the party of the year.
The party of the year taking place right before WrestleMania. When you look at this year's WrestleMania, what excites you most, obviously, with this event? We mentioned your daughter, Charlotte Flair, and her match, but what excites you most about this year's version of WrestleMania?
I don't know that it's different from every year. I like some of the matches. I love the Brock Lesnar Roman match. I mean, the Sasha, and I mean, I've gotten to know all the people so well over the years. I respect them so much, and I'm thrilled that they just had that opportunity to really. It's like going to the Super Bowl. I mean, how many great athletes never make it to the Super Bowl? And the Vince McMahon and WWE, they bring the best of everything. I'm sure it'll be spectacular. Jerry Jones is a great guy to work with. I'm told. I've met Jerry once. He was very nice to me, but. I'm sure between AT&T and the WWE and all the fans that come from all over the world, it'll just be a phenomenal experience, and I couldn't be looking forward to it more.
The Nature Boy Ric Flair joined us on 105.3 The Fan as he gets ready for the official VIP Ric Flair Mania party. Buy your tickets at VIPSportsGetaway.com. Rick, I'm an old school wrestling fan, so when I think of Ric Flair and I think of the Metroplex, I think May 1984. Texas Stadium, Kerry Von Erich, Parade of Champions. That is, without question, one of the biggest matches, obviously, here in the Metroplex. I would like to know, what was your time and what's your memories of not only that event, but just being here in Dallas-Fort Worth when you wrestled during those days?
Well, that era in time with the Von Erichs and the Freebirds and Jimmy Garvin and myself, and, I mean, Gino Hernandez, Bruiser Brody. I mean, the list goes on of great wrestlers that are involved in that time frame. There are times I look back on and I feel bad because of all the tragedies, but it really was a life and a time in life when wrestling was so big, so glorified, and so respected in the state of Texas. I mean, the Von Erichs were over. By that I mean were as popular as any athlete in the state, whether he was a cowboy or a Ranger or played for Houston. I mean, they were elite athletes, and they were over and respected. And when I came to town, it was a huge deal for me to wrestle in Texas. So it still is. I can't wait. I'm on my way there now, man. I'm going to start it out at Nick and Sam's tonight.
Oh, of course you are.
There you go.
Of course
Nick
you
and
are.
Sam's, yeah. Woo, then I'm going over to Billy Bob's and watch Stone Cold kick ass and launch his new beer. So I'm excited. Again, I'm getting on a plane in 2 hours. I can't wait. So I'm looking forward to it. But that party, Chris throws a hell of a party, guys. He's a gracious guy. He's first class, and he knows how to make people happy. And that's what we're going to do all day Sunday.
Will the new Ric Flair, Mike Tyson cannabis line be making its appearance this weekend?
Not in
I'm
Texas.
sure it will. I'm sure it will. Is it legal in Texas?
I mean, no, it's not really. It's like a misdemeanor. It's like a speeding ticket. Nobody's gonna say anything.
Yeah, I'll be dropping my own line next month. It'll be. It's Mike Bites now. Next month it'll be Woo Bites.
How was that hot box? You went on hot boxing not too long ago. How was it?
It was great. I love it. I love Mike. I've known him for years, and just so much fun. I'm probably the luckiest man alive right now. I'm 73. My daughter's the main event at WrestleMania. I'm going to hang out with Chris Randolph, and I think some of the guys are going to combine. I know Michael Irvin will be there. I always love hanging out with Michael. So just a great time. Texas is a great town, guys. You guys are lucky to live there. It's a great city. Metropolitan, cosmopolitan, or just cosmetically perfect. And, I'm looking forward to a great event. Chris is a great host. And I am the best host in town. Wherever I go.
Yeah, you definitely bring the party. I got to tell you, I'm Rick. I've met you.
Have you ever heard that rumor?
I've heard it once or twice.
Oh my God, you were here for the college football championship one time. You walked through the Fairmont, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And you locked down that bar, no doubt.
Yeah. Shocker.
Look, I got to ask you, because I met you about a decade ago. We took a photo together, Rick, shirtless at a pool. I'm sure you remember it. But like, I'm pasty white. Like, hell, what is your tanning regimen? Like, what are you still? How are you tanned? Yes, that's my question. Good God. What do you?
Well,
in the booth? What are you doing?
I try to get out of my boat twice a week. The weather's just. I'm in Florida now. I don't do suntan beds anymore. I just spend half my life in a suntan bed, and then I got a little skin cancer, so I've got to be a little bit more moderate. But I just ride my boat and have fun, and I don't even wear sunscreen or anything. I just go for it. What the hell? I think a tan looks healthier, and I got everybody in. Knocks a few years off me. I can fool a few of the people around me. Make them think I'm just a few years younger.
I agree. I always said tan fat looks better than pasty fat. That's why I go. If I can't go to the gym, I'm just going to get tan.
There you go.
Hey, and then I put a lot of jewelry around it.
RJ definitely doesn't have that.
I know that definitely does not have that.
No bling, none.
And some custom-made clothes.
The two-time WWE Hall of Famer, 16-time world champion Ric Flair joining us right here on Shan and RJ on 105.3 The Fan. Rick, want to ask you about someone who obviously had shared a lot of your career with, especially with Evolution. Triple H recently announcing that he will not wrestle again after suffering from some serious health issues. Your thoughts on Triple H hanging it up after a long, illustrious career, and what you remember most about your time with him in the ring?
Well, God, it's no secret. Triple H saved me from, when WCW closed, guys, I was at an all-time low. As I think about it, I get emotional. And, Vince called me and said, do you want to come up here and go to work? And I said, yeah, man, I sure do. And he he's 20 years younger than me, but he took me under his wing and really helped rebuild my self-confidence along with Randy and Dave. And then, my very special friend is getting inducted in the Hall of Fame Friday night, The Undertaker. And, I got to be close with Taker. I met him actually earlier, but my friendships and respect for the guys in the business, Shawn Michaels, another great Texan. And anyway, for Hunter, I 2 years ago, I said, God, you've got to have another match, man. And he just was so involved in the corporate and the business end of the WWE that, he was so unselfish in terms of promoting himself into a wrestling position. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's always trying to make the younger guys better. So focused, like on a Shield, like my daughter or Sasha. He's directly responsible for making so many people in the last 10 years relevant today and actually teaching them not only the mental part of it, the physical part of it. And I'm sick that he's not going to have that last match, to be honest with you. But his legacy is in place, and he will be highly thought of and highly remembered forever. But I do wish he had one more match. I just wanted to make an appearance. I think that the wrestling fans need a live appearance from him and hearing his own words just in front of like 80,000 people one time.
Now, I think that possibly will happen. I think that absolutely will happen as we get ready for a Mania weekend.
He deserves it. Stephanie deserves it. And by all means, all the WWE fans do to support him. He's been a great, he's meant a great deal to me, but to a lot of fans around the world.
Ric Flair joining us here on 105.3 The Fan as we get ready for the official VIP Ric Flair Mania party. Let's try to lighten up the mood a little bit and talk about this Mania party that you guys got going on.
You just made me sad for a minute.
No, that's fine. No. Hey, listen. When you're genuinely around someone that you care about that much, that did something for you, because like you mentioned, those times between WCW and WWE transitioning, that was a difficult time for you and a lot of wrestlers, right?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure about else, but it was for me. They had beaten me down so bad, I just, the 16 world titles meant nothing until Vince brought me back up there, and then of course Hunter, helped get me up and running, and then Taker selected me for WrestleMania 18, and that like put me over the top. And then of course my retirement with Shan. So I have nothing but great memories. I love those guys. And the older you get, the more thankful you are for the opportunity to have been around them.
Right, and you mentioned
now let's talk about the party.
Yeah, you mentioned Taker, and everyone.
I'm gonna have to drink twice as much at Randolph's party now.
I was about to say you mentioned Undertaker. Everyone knows these infamous stories about the Clique and everyone backstage in the party, and I'm assuming that's kind of what everyone can expect this Sunday, 3 to 6:30, Boiling Tales across from AT&T Stadium. Buy your tickets, VIPSportsGetaway.com. What is the perfect scene for Ric Flair when you have a party with him?
For the girls to stay all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little longer. They can take off the dresses, they can throw them in the corner. We don't care about the grace of God as long as they stay at Boiling Tales.
Love it.
No,
Tell Flair.
that's fantastic.